Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. I was popping my fingers. This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth for a quick second. Girl, so I'm not going over the whole story, but long story short, for those folks who have been living under a rock, on Real Housewives of Atlanta, the after show, Sanya and Sheree got into it because Sheree had a birthday dinner at Nobu. The ticket came out to be $1,500. Martell, which was her boyfriend at the time, um, asked for cash apps from everybody to cover the bill. Sonya and Sheree were going back and forth. I couldn't really make out sometimes what they were saying. In the closed caption on my television, it doesn't show it. The words pop up as they're speaking, and sometimes it doesn't say their correct word. So I thought I heard Sonya say Ross offered to pay for the entire dinner. And I was thinking in my head, I know Sonya just didn't say this. I know Sonya just did not open up her mouth and say that Ross, her husband, offered to pay for dinner because Sheree's man at the table asked the group to cash app him the money to pay for the dinner. And Sheree tried to make it seem as though he was going to pay for my dinner, he just wasn't going to pay for y'all's. Can you imagine the heart attack that the women and men at the table would have had if this happened down in Miami? If this happened in Beverly Hills? Can you imagine them being out to celebrate a woman in the group and her boyfriend is right here and the ticket comes as $1,500? And then, girl, he started asking Kyle and Mauricio and PK and Dorette and Garcelle and Sutton, can y'all cash out me the money to cover y'all food? Because girl, can you imagine them going out and girl asking Dr. Nicole and Anthony and Alexia and all the other girls, girl, can you cash out me? Girl, the way I'm sure they probably would have had a oh my God. I think that Martell should stick to the rivers and the lakes that he's used to. I don't think this is a crowd for him. Quiet as it's kept, I don't think it's a crowd for Sheree anymore. I think that we should get to a point, and this may sound classist and elitist. It is what it is. I think you should know the groups of people you should be hanging out with. I said this, I'll say it again. I ain't got no business hanging out with none of them girls down in Miami. I can't hang out with y'all. I can't go shopping with y'all. I can't do nothing with y'all. But look at y'all on TV. Y'all got too much money. Y'all do too much. I can't do with my money. Hello? I could probably do a little something with the girls on the lounge. They really don't be doing a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Don't do a whole lot. Girl, they go, they go eat at the local girl chicken shack sometimes. They'll go to was it Fodago Chayo? Y'all know what I'm talking about, that restaurant, girl. Okay, girl. It's four of us. They say $60 a tab. I can put this in my credit card. I might have to just pay it off over the next couple of months. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, girl, you have to know that it's okay to know that, girl, you ain't got no business hanging out with certain groups of people. And I feel like in this group of folks with Sonya and Ross, the way that they move is especially, and I'm not saying this is the case for every scenario. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that this is for the people who make $10 an hour or $15 an hour and you go out and you may have to ask your friends to pay for their own food because you can't afford to pay for everybody's and your girlfriends. Quiet as it's kept, if you make $15 an hour or $10 an hour, you ain't got no business being in a restaurant where the bill gonna come out to be $1,500 anyways. Take your ass to Chili's. A matter of fact, just make it. Girl, this is the thing, right? I've never had to deal with this situation because most of the time, my friends, they're probably going to be like, it's probably going to be like a date night with their husband or boyfriends. I can't remember the last time I was invited to a dinner for one of my friends and the boyfriend was hosting a dinner, or the husband. It's usually just like, Girl, what you doing? What we doing for your birthday? Well, girl, me and so we going out for dinner. Okay, you want to go out tomorrow? Okay, girl, let's go out tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of the issues that some people have dealing with like bills and going out, I don't have those issues, thank God. And when I do go out with people, it's people that I know, and we'll just split the check. We'll just put it on one credit card, and girl, you'll just cash out me when we get in the car. You know what I'm saying? So I know this is not this what I'm saying is not, it doesn't fit into every scenario. So please don't think that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about this scenario with Martell and the other people that were a part of the group, and the birthday girl Sheree, and how Martell was out with his girlfriend, and these are supposed to be the girls and the boys of Atlanta, and girl, you done brought this man into the circle, and girl, he asking us for a cash out for your birthday dinner. That's the scenario I'm talking about. Okay? I think it's whack. I think ugh, I just won't. I know that when we look at Atlanta, we don't get the wealth that we get from Miami, like the $80 million homes. A home. Dr. Nicole and Anthony just sold their home for $40 million to Jeff Bezos' mama. Hello? Larsa Pippen got a private elevator and live on a penthouse. Live in a penthouse. Girl, what's her face? Alexia. She over there with a car elevator. They drop her off right in her living room, and she live on the 50th floor. So I know the girls ain't giving what the girls are giving in Miami or Beverly Hills, but I still expect a little something, something, something. And when I hear stories of your man not being able to cover a $1,500 tab for your birthday, I'm like, girl, why are you on this show? Why are you hanging out with these group of people? And why is your girlfriend hanging out with these group of people? Because you look at Sheree and you look at Sheree's home, and then for her to have the nerve to even try and defend some mess like this, just like Kenya said, girl, I just spent $1,500 today. Because that's what the girls are supposed. That's what we're supposed to be hearing. Now, girl, I spent $1,500 too. But when I spend $1,500, is rent, is water, is lights, is cell phone, is health insurance. Hello, so girl. Anyways, girl, that's all I wanted to say. That girl, it's a mess. Girl, the people did confirm that Ross did actually offer to pay for the dinner because, girl, he was embarrassed that Sheree had her man up there asking them for $117.36. Oh, shout out to Ross. Shout out to Sanya. And girl, Sheree should be embarrassed. Girl, Sheree, girl, your boy, you're too loud. Like somebody said, girl, you're too loud for a nigga who ain't shit. Girl, that's what somebody said in the comment section. Shout out to you. Sheree, you're too loud for a nigga who ain't shit. You making too much noise and too much racket. I'm adding that part. You making too much noise and too much racket for a nigga who ain't shit. Girl, you down to the internet, girl. Every time I look down to my TV screen, either you got on Sheba Sheree or you got on something designer. And you got the nerve to split your mouth open and try to make excuses for this man not being able to cover your birthday dinner. Let's talk about something else. Girl, now here goes somebody else who ain't about shit either. Sam. I told y'all to watch out for Sam. I told y'all. Listen, so Britney Spears splits with husband headed for divorce. This is according to TMZ. So Britney Spears and her husband Sam have separated. Um, Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ about a week ago, Sam confronted Britney over rumors she stepped out on him. We do not know if the rumor has any basis in fact, but we're told Sam believed it and the two had a huge fight. Our sources say Sam has moved out of their house and is now living in a place of his own. As one source put it, it was only a matter of time before Sam files for divorce. TMZ broke the story. There's been deep trouble with the couple's union for months. Sam wasn't sleeping at the house much And we're told Britney has gotten physical with him in blowout fights that include frequent screaming matches. As we reported, Britney has a prenup which protects her assets, but one insider tells TMZ one insider tells TMZ the likely end to their marriage will be a check from Britney to Sam that will settle things at least financially. If you've been following Britney's journey post conservatorship, the writing's been on the wall at times. The writing's been on the wall. At times, Britney's behavior has been erratic, and we're told Sam was over it. Sam has publicly defended Britney from critics, but privately, we're told he was frustrated at wit's end. Sam and Britney started dating back in 2016 when he got a gig in one of her music videos. Since then, they have been practically inseparable, girl. So she dated the bus driver or the homeless man too. You know, Tiffany out here trying to get y'all to date the homeless man. She creating a show for successful. I don't know what the definition of success is for Tiffany. I don't know. You know, everybody has their own definition of success. You know, Tiffany out here trying to create a show for successful women who date homeless men. Girl. Anyways, listen. They said Britney had an ironclad prenup. I don't know. I hope she does. I hope she did. I hope she does. Okay. Um. If but people always say that prenups are ironclad, and then we look up, and then girl, they might walk away with a few dollars. I always questioned this man and the way that he. I hate. I don't. I'm not saying that Britney doesn't deserve love and partnership. That's not what I'm saying. But it was just something about I just didn't trust this man, and I still don't trust him. I don't. Quiet as it's kept, I think that he was really trying to get a baby from Britney Spears because we know they live in California, and we know, girl, there was a good chance that he would have pulled the "she's not mentally capable to take care of our son or our daughter," and girl, he would have hit her with a girl. When I say baby, he would have been getting a nasty child support check from Britney Spears. Girl, nasty. And girl, he would have went on, baby, had that baby, collect them child support checks. But girl, I'm sure he probably, I will say, I can see Britney Spears being a lot to have to deal with. She's not the strongest mentally, and I could see, I could see it being a headache. I could see it, but I could also see Sam only wanting to use and get what he could out of Britney. I think he's trying to get a check. I think so. And I think that I've said this before, and I've said this about even relationships when it comes to women. If you've been married for just a year, it's one thing if you've been in a relationship with a person for 15 years and then you get married and get a divorce. Brittany and that man were not together that long. I don't think they have. I don't think they were. But girl, you only been married for a year. You can't be expecting girl, a year of marriage. Girl, if you don't go get that annulled, can you get that annulled after a year? Let me see. Let's Google it. Google is your friend. Hold up. Okay. Okay. So in Texas, this is for Texas. If the annulment is due to a previous divorce, the case for annulment must be filed by the first anniversary of the marriage. Wait, what that mean? Okay. Oh, okay. So it says for marriages that violated the 30-day waiting period for remarriage after divorce, you must file for annulment within 1 year after you were married. I don't know if that's the same for every state. It's different for state to different from state to state. I don't know, child. That was just a quick, just 1-2 Google search. So, anyways, shout out to Britney. Hopefully, Britney has the right people in her corner and they don't let that man take her money. Not a penny. But if he does get a penny, hopefully it's just a few and he can go on by his business and Britney probably wouldn't even notice that the money was gone. But quiet as just kept when it's your money. When it's your money, girl, I don't care if it was $25. Girl, can you imagine having to give your money to somebody who you don't even like? Girl. All right, y'all, let's move on. Um. Oh, let's talk about this. I don't know this man. Who is this man? I don't know this man. So Masika is y'all know I used to go up for Masika. I ain't even gonna say her lie. Masika was my girl. The first season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I used to go up for Masika. I did. And then Masika started moving real kind of like funny. I was like, and then when she got with what's that nigga name? The light skinned nigga. Don't he like to put his hands on women? Let me stop saying that. Allegedly. I forgot the one who Hazel was fooling with. Wasn't Hazel and Masika friends at one point, and then Masika like started messing with the guy behind Hazel's back. I can't remember the story, but I just started looking at Masika real sideways, and I was like, I don't know Masika, but Masika, she all right. Masika and Sharp got into a heated argument about Zeus Baddie's show. He feels like she's wrong for saying she wouldn't do the show, and it's somewhat beneath her. So let's listen to a clip of them getting into an argument, okay?
Going somewhere, I don't feel welcome to try to be welcome. That's ridiculous. It's not about that. Why the fuck do I need to go on Baddies to educate some bitches that want to fight? Why the fuck do I need to do that? That's retarded. You don't have to, but you just coming in there, that's blessings. Doing that type of shit is still being a blessing. Guess what? I am a blessing. And when I realized that my no was stronger than my yes, I became more powerful. So fuck no. I ain't doing no damn shit that's beneath me to try to educate some people that don't want to fucking learn. Because that's a waste of my time and energy when I have children to educate. And on my platform, that's not for fighting. That's where I do it at. I'm not going to go in the boxing ring and try to make people eat fucking vegan food. That's retarded. Beneath you. That's why. And I get where y'all mixture is. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying anybody's beneath me. I'm saying I'm not going into the lion's den dressed in meat and thinking that someone's gonna listen to me. All they want to do is nobody said that. That's a lion's den. I'm not going in covered in fucking meat and tell people, wait, lions, wait, listen to me. She don't want that. I don't. She want to know more than them bitches. You sound crazy. No, I do know more. You want to take a sideways Stevie shit. Yep. You want to sit there. If I went on that show, I would. If I went on that show, that is what I would want to do. That's why bitches on that show be taking bitches. You know what? You're mad because I'm not letting you try to get me out of my point. I'm not mad. You are. No. You're aggressive. Baby, I'm not. There's absolutely no reason in heaven, hell, or earth. There's no reason in heaven, hell, or earth for me to go do some dumbass shit to try to educate me. I would be a dumb bitch. I'd be a dumb bitch walking into a fucking boxing match trying to get everybody to sing him. This the real you right here. That's stupid. That's dumb as fuck. That's dumb as fuck. That's why I left Love and Hip Hop. Because at the end of the day, I have daughters that are going to be looking at me. Just as crazy as them bitches. That's why I said I feel.
Girl, let me say something. First of all, sir, Mr. Sharp, honey, it sounds like you sleep with a cigarette down your throat. Honey, you need to put them cigarettes down. Girl, you sound like one of those. Girl, you sound like your voice is you sound like you're talking in front of a box fan. All I'm saying is you just gotta stop. You just gotta stop. You think you better than that. Have you ever put your voice in front? Have you ever talked in front of a fan before? That's how he sounds. I'm just saying, you just gotta stop. You can't think you better than that. Like you think you better than them bitches, and you ain't better than them bitches. Sir, y'all need to, girl. Shout out to all the girls who smoke cigarettes. Girl, one of my friends smoked cigarettes. I don't say nothing about it no more, cause y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. I drink alcohol. Y'all smoke cigarettes, okay? But girl, when your voice starts sounding like girl, you got a fan stuck right here in the middle of your throat. Girl, it's time for you to reevaluate. Yeah. So this is what I put in the comment section. Y'all know I stay in the comment section. What time is it? Okay. Masika. Oh, girl, where's my comment at? Did I take my comment down? But then on my mama, on my foot, I look fly, I look. Yes. Okay, here I go. So this is what I said. I'm so mad. Come on. Okay. Masika is right. That show is not about talking, and he knows that. He just wants to see knocking and banging up each other's head. Tell him to go to Bad Boys with Jonathan since he's so invested. Look, this ain't about whether you watch Zeus or not. Nobody cares at the end of the day. But the truth is, you want Masika to go onto a show to do what? We know that show is not about resolution, right? We know that when we're watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, that show is about conflict, going through the conflict, and then coming to some type of resolve. Supposed to be, right? On that show, you could be in the kitchen, girl, making you a little snack, girl, making you a little, getting you some little summer sausages, some little cheese, some little crackers, making you some good, pouring you a cup of iced tea, and a bitch walk up and pop you in the back of your head. Girl, girl, you don't know what's going on. Girl. Girl, you could be getting out the tub, girl, drown between your legs, girl, wiping underneath your titty, and all of a sudden, girl, the door swing open, honey, and it's a bitch with a baseball bat. girl, like who's signing? Like, well, something y'all are signing up to do it, and y'all try to pull the you think you better than them. No, I don't think I'm better than nobody, but I think I'm better than that show. Sorry, not sorry. Do you think you're better than Bad Boys? I absolutely do. Shout out to the girls who want to be on Bad Boys. That's not me. I think I'm Bravo fish. Okay? I think too highly of myself to be down into the Zeus girl fighting and getting my skull busted and smashed in. Because one, I'm calling the cops. So I'm not meant for the show. Put your hands on me and find out. If y'all want to get down there fighting and tussling, girl, then fight and tussle on. Do I think I'm better than you? No. Do I think I'm better than that show? Absolutely. And that's what Masika should have said. I don't think I'm better than those women, but I think I'm better than that show. Now, girl, you wore down the Zeus the other day, girl, acting a fool with Hazel. But you probably done grown up since then. But that's still not the same thing as going on to a show where a girl, like you walk into Zeus, the baddies, bad boys, knowing that you have to fight. Like there's no way around it. I know if I do this show, I am going to have to tussle for my life. Girl, we're too old to be doing that. No. You're not putting your hands on me. And if you do put your hands on me, at least I'm going to know why we probably fought. You just fight me because, girl, I walked into the room and didn't speak earlier. And, girl, 5 hours later, girl, you done put a couple of Casamigos shots down your throat. And now you want to come in and, girl, punch me in the back of my neck when I'm not looking. Girl, what? Absolutely not. Absolutely not in my quiet voice. Okay, girl. So I'm with Masika. I think Masika is dead right. I think that man was dead wrong. I think he's one of those men who think he's right about everything. I think he's one of those men who just want to see people fight. I think he's one of those men who try to use reverse psychology on some. Oh, you think you better than them? You think you better than them? You think you better than them? You need to go and try to spread the gospel. You're like, who the hell goes on baddies trying to teach the girls how to be better human beings? Girl, what? Girl, shut up, nigga. Y'all niggas made me sick. Anyways, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm gone. That's it for tonight. I'm about to watch the Real House. Well, not the Real House. I'm about to watch Kenya Moore and Carlos King's interview, and then I'll probably have that up tomorrow. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.